We've got all sorts going on. I'm a 200-acre organic farm, and I've got beef shorthorns, which are in the paddock just close by here for everyone to see. I've got pedigree clean ewes, so we've got a sheep sharing demonstration. We've got a fishing demonstration. We've got these pools here, we've got coarse fish in. And then you come to my care farm area, and that's a diversification I've been doing for about 12 months now.
It's an important event really, because it gives everybody the opportunity to come and visit a farm, which is seldom the opportunity nowadays. Farms are the very basis of our food supply, and for us all to better understand what's going on, I think is of great value.
You going to be a farmer's friend for the day? Would you like a sticker to say so?
So really it's to promote understanding of the countryside, and like anything, if you see something and you understand a bit more about it, wherever you are, whatever cattle or sheep you see, perhaps you'll have a better understanding of how they got there and what they're doing there.
I just come along today to help Julia, the host farmer, and her shearer that works for her. Andy works on the farm, the guy who's showing this young lad how to shear a sheep. I just come along for a bit of sort of support to shearers and sort of talk to people and explain a bit about what's going on, how much the wool's worth or how much it's not worth, because it's not worth a massive amount, and just sort of talk a bit about the sheep really.
Put the emphasis upon the barn owl and the history of the barn owl, and showing the general public what efficient the barn owl is at hunting and how healthy it is. When you've got barn owls on your land, it shows how healthy the environment you live in.
We've included the woodland here, mainly because we've got pigs here who actually are part of the woodland management staff. Speaking about the woods, I hope they will learn something of what goes into reaching an end result like these 150-year-old oak, because what you're going to see is some 5-year-old oak faced by all sorts of threats from deer and squirrels and so on, and how we can possibly get them to this stage. I'm not sure if we will, but what's involved really.
It's Open Farm Sunday. Natural England are one of the sponsors of it, and the idea is that people both from the towns and the country can come along to farms. They can see stock, meet the stock, see how farms work and understand where food comes from.
Well, I think what we hope is that they just get a better understanding about what's involved in farming. I think they've probably still got a very kind of simplistic view of farming, and we hope that the experience that they can get by coming here to Longlands is about seeing the kind of diversity of things that are now taking place, like farms being used as a care farm really, to care for some of the most vulnerable people in our community by giving them experiences of farming. And she's the farm's pet sheep, isn't she?
Yeah, Sally reared her from a tiddler.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity for the farming community to tell their story, and because the importance of it is it's all about food production, and whilst we all eat, we don't always understand where it all comes from, and farms are the very basis of our food supply, and for us all to better understand what's going on, I think is of great value.
Food purity and also where food comes from, understanding that is also important. So I think, yes, there is a good future for English agriculture.
And the same applies to timber, is as important as looking after the environment. The trick is to do both at the same time.
There's certainly challenging times ahead and hopefully exciting times.
Everybody's got to eat at some point, and everybody wants the countryside looked after, and I think you can do both at the same time, so it's got to be positive.
So have you done this before?
No.
First year?
Yes. Can you tell?
No.